Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are finally back at Hershey today for the first time in over a month. And so, Evie, are you ready for this day? Woo. Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just had 2 rides on Sky Rush, and I'd rate the first one a 6 out of 10, and the second one an 8 out of 10. It was really good. So, Evie, what do you think of it?
Yeah, the first one I'll give a 7 because we got stapled, but that second one I'll give a 8. It was actually a better ride that time.
Okay, so we just rode Super Duper Looper and Wave Swinger, and I'd rate both rides an 8 out of 10. They were both very good. And so, Evie, what did you think of them?
Yeah, Super Duper Looper I'll give an 8, and then Wave Swing I'll give a 7.5.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Breaker's Edge, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it, and so, Evie, what did you think of it? What? Okay, so we just rode Whitecap Racer, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, give it an 8.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Vortex, and I'd rate it a 9.5 out of 10. It was an insane ride on it. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. Give it an 8.5.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Whirlwind, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Give it an 8.
Oh yeah. So we just rode Riptide, and I'd rate it 9 out of 10. It is a really good Wednesday. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Give it an 8.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Wildcats Revenge, and I'd rate it a 9.5 out of 10. It is a front seat ride when it's warmed up, especially when it's warmed up. It definitely is a front seat ride regardless, and especially when it's warmed up. And so, Evie, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. Definitely give it a 9.5. It's a very good ride in the front row.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode both sides of Lightning Racer, and I'd rate them both an 8 out of 10. Thunder was a close one because Lightning ended up winning, but we ended up winning on neither race. And so, Evie, what did you think of them?
Yeah, Team Thunder, we didn't win that one, but I thought that was still a pretty good ride, so I'll give that an 8. And then Team Lightning, that was a good ride. Give it an 8.5.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we just rode Storm Runner, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was a good ride on it. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride on Storm Runner. I'll give that one a 8.5.
Okay, yeah. So we just rode the Kissing Tower, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. Give it a 9.
Oh yeah. So we just rode both the Kisses and the Reese's Towers, and I'd rate both towers an 8 out of 10. They were very good, but the Kisses Tower gives like the most airtime. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, give them both an 8.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode the Hershey's Tower, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride on it. Give it a 7.5.
Okay, so we just rode Comet and the Claw, and I'd rate Comet an 8 out of 10, and the Claw an 8.5 out of 10. It was like the most eventful ride we've ever had on the Claw because like when they lifted the harnesses when the ride was still moving at the end of the ride, and it was a good ride on Comet before. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, Comet I'll give an 8, and then the Claw I'll give a 7.5.
Oh, so we just rode Great Bear, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was a good ride on it. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. Give it an 8.
Oh yeah. So we just rode Jolly Rancher Remix, and I'd rate it a 7.5 out of 10. It was really good. We got Green Apple. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. Give it a 7.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Wildcats Revenge, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was a good ride on it. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. Give it a 9.
Oh, yeah. So we just rode Candymonium, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was a good ride, but in the wait, it went down for maintenance, and because of the sky getting darker, we thought it was due to weather and that Hershey would possibly close early, but this visit got saved. Once again, we had this theory at Great Fair, but the visit ended up getting saved then, and There's the shot of Candymonium. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. Yeah, we had to wait a little bit because it went down for maintenance, but other than that, it was a good front seat ride.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just read A Night Ride on Great Bear, and I'd rate it 7 out of 10. It was really good, so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good night ride. We waited a little bit, but yeah, it was still a good ride. Give it 7.5.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so we just rode Wildcats Revenge, and I'd rate it a 9.5 out of 10. It was a really good night ride on it, and so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna give that one a perfect 10. That was just an absolute wild night ride. It was hauling. Oh my god, that was definitely the best ride I've had in Wildcats Revenge so far.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode the lightning side of Lightning Racer, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was like cool seeing like the transition of the lights from normal lights to LED lights. And it was a crazy night ride on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good night ride. Give it a 9.
Oh, yeah. So this was a lit day at Hersheypark. We were able to get on everything we wanted. And we finally had the Hersheypark summer experience we haven't had since 2019 due to COVID. And they should keep it like this all year round now that COVID's over. Now that COVID's over, there's no need for 11 to 7 closings anymore. And at least at the beginning of the year, and it isn't needed at all. But yeah, so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good day. It's good to get back to Hershey after over a month. I was happy to get these night rides tonight. And yeah, overall, I think we had a pretty good time here today.
Oh yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to go check out my merch on Bonfire. I'll have a look in the description. I sell t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure you go check it out. I'll have a look in the description. And make sure to subscribe if you're new and turn on post notifications. You will not miss when I upload a new video. And make sure to stay tuned for more. Coming soon to Coast to Plus Music 19, and I will see you in the next.